See if we going live, baby. Receiving your content. And there we go. We are live. What is good, YouTube? What is good, YouTube? It's your boy, Showstopper Man, and I'm back to bringing you another video. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I want to let a few little people get on in here. Hit the like button. Let me know that you here with your boy Show live, huh? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Huh? We got some things to talk about. I had to hurry up and get here to get in here to bust my gun and to drop this diss track. Oh man, what's happening, Zach? Man, hey, hand gamer. What's up? RG Viper X, what's happening, bro? Everybody in here, man. Salute, bro. Oh man, let me know you in here. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's get ready to get into this thing. Cause Sony finally allows crossplay. What's happening with you, Gold Lion? How you doing, bro? Salute. Sean, what's happening with you, player? Time for a classic. You already know. Because these ponies, man, I don't know what's wrong with these dudes, man. They are crazy. First, they didn't care about crossplay. You know why they didn't care about crossplay is because Daddy Yoshida didn't allow them to have crossplay. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. They can't do nothing until they daddy sit here and say yes. You hear me? Somebody from Sony up, one of they daggone fathers. I don't care if it's Kazurai. I don't care if it's Sherney or whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? The skinny dude or the no neck guy that they have at every briefing. You know what I'm saying? They have no neck. I mean, what's his name? I forgot his name, but he got no neck. It's just a head sitting on that bad baby. You know what I'm saying? And with some shoulders. One of these daggone fathers got to sit here and say it's okay for them to have this type of game. You know what Sony gamers remind me of, man? You know them kids when you was growing up. You know what I'm saying? That you know them one friends you used to have that couldn't do anything hardly, and you know they had to stay in the front yard. And you come up and like, hey man, let's go to the park. It's like, nah, bruh. I gotta stay right here in front. They're like, why you gotta stay? Man, my mom's, man, my mama said I gotta stay right here. That's how these daggone ponies is, man. When we came to it with crossplay the first time, we were sitting here like, man, don't y'all want crossplay? Yeah, I mean, I like it, but you know, Daddy Sheeta said, you know what I'm saying? I just can't have it. It's crazy out here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They can't do nothing until they are allowed to do it. I told y'all my last podcast that that Sony treat them like kids. You know what I'm saying? This was something that they should have had a long time ago. You know, when it was first popping. Hell, now everybody don't got over the little Fortnite thing, and you know what I'm saying? There's other games out, and all of a sudden now at the end of the thing, just like how they got their exclusives. They wait to the end of the console generation to sit here and want to pump out games, just like they want to sit here at the end of this thing, you know what I'm saying? And then want to sit here and invite crossplay all of a sudden. What's happening with you, 100? Oh man, who else in here, man? It's crazy, bro. Now they sitting here acting like this was gonna happen all the time. Ponies is wild, bruh. These daggone four-legged beasts is interesting. I mean, my goodness, bruh. They sitting here talking about we hating. Hating on what? We been had it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just now getting to the party. Just like I was telling you know, Next Gen when we were sitting here debating in that podcast in BGST. I told him, I said, it was about time Sony got some exclusives. Welcome to the party. They coming late. Y'all are Johnny come lately. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy. These ponies upset. Oh, man. It is crazy out here, y'all. What's happening with you, Lex Perez to 2010? How you doing, bro? Man, it's crazy out here. I mean, they just now getting crossplay. You know how long we've been sitting here begging and sitting here telling them like, oh, we can have matches and all this little stuff. Sony finally decided to do after they sat here and said it was not good for them to allow that. They had a hard stand saying that is not possible. Period. Huh? But I like how ponies are sitting here picking it up and running with it because, you know, they pop sat here and said, you know, they the ones that get stuff late. You know how everybody already knee deep in the basketball game on the court, but your friend had to stay on the porch. And his mama finally let him off the porch and he run and, you know, you don't play 2 games already. And this dude come late like, y'all want to run one more? We were like, nah, man, we don't want to do that trash. It's over. You know what I'm saying? The street lights get ready. Come on. These dudes is crazy. Just chilling, showstopper. What's happening, man? These dudes is crazy, man. This is Johnny come lately. This has been the problem with Sony this whole console generation. They do things at the last minute. You know, they were sparse in the beginning with the games. Now they finally got some at the end of this console generation. At the end. You know what I'm saying? And then ponies want to sit here and brag and high five and everything like they doing a good job. But you know, I got something, man. I'm gonna do. I'm waiting, and because I know I'm gonna be in one of these podcasts with Zaire, and I'm saving it. But I got I'm telling you, I got something that's gonna body these 4-legged beasts, and I promise y'all, man, on that. I got something. I'm holding on to my heavy hitter. I'm love tapping them right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting them with just the light jab. Huh? The heavy hitter ain't came yet. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean the heavy hitter, I mean, bruh, this right here. Huh? That one hitter quitter. Whop. Huh? Out his hooves. When I tell y'all show, got y'all. Show, got y'all. Trust me on this. You know what I'm saying? When I tell y'all, I got y'all. I'm right out his hooves. It's coming. That right hand is mean. They thinking they prepared. They thinking they gonna say, oh man, I'm not the average, you know what I'm saying, X-bot that they get in these dang on podcasts and everything, and they just tag team them. And you know what I'm saying? I know how to handle pressure. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes come up there, they be sitting here agreeing with them like, well, it is nice. Sony is doing some good things. Forget that trash. You know what I'm saying? Bust your gun. You know what I'm saying? Well, we ain't got nothing to talk about right now. Oh, man, we got plenty to talk about. Trust me, we do. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna give it away, man. I ain't gonna give it away. I'm gonna wait, man, but I'm ready to hit them with this dang on heavy punch that I got, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna knock them smooth out their hooves. Trust me when I say that, bro. But anywho, let me get back, man. I don't kind of went off, man, and busted my gun. But man, bro, join crap where? He doing a live stream right now? Join him where? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got like a live show or something going on. You know, he don't really invite me to his podcasts, man. I don't know why, but I ain't been invited to nothing. Huh? I don't know if he getting in his go gadget mode or something. I don't know. What's good? But podcast in like 5 minutes. He about to start. Okay. I mean, if you gotta go, bro, hey, I feel you, man. I ain't gonna be in this one too long anyway. I'm just came just to bust my gun a little bit. But yeah, it's just they did not want you know, Sony did not want crossplay. You know what I'm saying? I think their gamers did. Because it just makes sense. And that's all we've been sitting here telling these ponies the whole time. This just makes sense just to have it, you know, especially with these first-person shooter games like Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, PUBG, all this other little stuff, you know, and even Fortnite. But why do it late? You know how long that game been out? How long that game been out? Somebody put it in the comments for me. Was it, what, 8 months? 6 months? How long it been out? Fortnite. Did it come out in the summer, last summer? What was it? When did it come out? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? They waited to the end of this thing. I mean, it's like, God, don't nobody really care. It's too many games out. You know, when it was hardly anything for both, and we was ready to have that competition. You know, then they didn't want to put it out then, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy, man. I just think a lot of these Sony fanboys just should have been quiet and allow that to be on Sony. Yeah, you know, they stand should have been, this is what we wanted all the whole time or something. You know what I'm saying? But right now they out here acting like, you know, they put the work in. And when it was Xbox dudes that complained, if I'm not mistaken, it was Xbox dudes that complained. Did you see the new Creed 2? It's awesome. No, I ain't seen it, man. I haven't seen it yet. Nope, I have not seen the Creed. But man, it's just I don't know, man, what's going on with these dudes. You know something I have learned about these ponies, bro? They make up stuff when they talk to us. Listen to me when I'm telling you that. Like, I'm sitting here having a conversation with another pony, right? And I had put like if y'all go on my timeline, y'all see what I'm talking about. It was this dude, man. I wrote a comment. He wrote a comment to me because I said Microsoft is doing great since your boy Show came back. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get real. You know, I just wrote a little comment about that. I'm paraphrasing. That's not word for word. So underneath, one of these clickers came and hit me like, you know what I'm saying? Since you've been gone since Forza, you come back since the new Forza and all this little trash, right? So you know, I wrote him back. I put like it was like a wine bottle, right? And it got on the wine bottle was like PS4 tears. It says very potent and all this little trash, right? It's very funny. And it was like and underneath it says extra salty, right? So it's a funny you know, mimey, you know what I'm saying? One of them little memes. I put that on there, right? This dude out of nowhere just came and was sitting here like, what we got to be salty about? Because you got a piece of, because y'all got Forza. You know, it ain't beating God of War and all this other. I'm sitting here like, bro. And Forza got a 90 Metacritic. I'm sitting here like, bro, this conversation wasn't even about Forza. Where's you getting off throwing Forza in this? And the conversation was about, you know what I'm saying, Microsoft doing good. You know what I'm saying? And you just took it into Forza and all this other little stuff. So I'm sitting here trying to plead with this pony, this four-legged beast. I'm trying to plead with him like, hey, bro, you got this whole conversation wrong. He kept going on and on, thinking I'm dogging him, I guess. I was talking to the dude I was talking to. You know what I'm saying? I guess this pony just took it as a whole thing, man. Look at that whole conversation, man. Y'all gonna crack up laughing. I kept coming back to him like, this is not what this post is about. I know the dude I was talking to because we all in like a group chat. So we poke fun anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like Post Up or somebody or Kratos. It was one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I know dude, man, it is crazy, man. They will make, Porter Rock did the same thing when I was talking to Zaire. He just jumped in the conversation. And what he was saying didn't have nothing to do with the conversation. I'm sitting there like, is this a new thing going on with these four-legged beasts? Y'all tell me, have y'all been experiencing this the whole time? Porter Rock been hitting that. Hey, you know what Porter Rock been on, man? That dang on pony milk. Remember that whole glass of milk he was drinking? And that one dang on podcast he did by himself? He had a whole fancy bottle of milk just sitting there on the TV. I was sitting there like, wow. Oh man, but yeah, man, this is crazy, y'all. I just wanted to come in here and bust my gun a little bit because I don't have a whole lot of time. But man, I'm telling y'all, man, they did not want crossplay. They didn't want it. Sony didn't, and they did it at the end. And this goes to show, man, that Sony is full of it. They're not really for their gamers. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't have to beg them to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like they sit here and say to us, they want us to hold Microsoft accountable for things. We want y'all to hold Sony accountable for things. I have yet to see any pony go and talk to Yoshida, anything. You know what their fear is? He gonna block their butt. You know what I'm saying? He gonna block them. And that's exactly what it is. What's happening with you, Reigns, G4, man? How you doing? Invade Gaming, what's good, man? Invader Gaming, what's good with you, bro? You know, it's just a lot, man. You know, it's just that is crazy, bro. I said, let me get in here and bust my gun real quick. I know Crap is about to do his thing, man, and I'm gonna let him go ahead and bust his gun. But man, this is crazy, y'all. Huh? This is crazy. I mean, they can't do nothing without Daddy Yoshida. Y'all know that, right? Huh? Every time we should have mimes and things that sit here and say Daddy Yoshida finally said yes and all this little stuff to you four-legged beasts. Huh? Put that stuff up in every comment. Every time they post something about this trash. You happy Daddy said something, huh? Huh? Because that's what they treat them like, man. They treat these daggone Sony gamers, man, like kids, bro. They tell them what they can have and what they can't have. I have never seen such arrogance in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm live. Who is this? Ice Wire Wizard, you live too, bro? Dang. How you over here and you live? But anywho, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about the crossplay. Y'all excited about it? Let me know in the chat. Y'all excited about crossplay? Y'all finally get to play with these four-legged beasts? Or is it just too late for y'all? Y'all tell me. Get them, show. Viper, what's good, bro? Y'all tell me, man, what y'all feel, man. Did y'all like it or what? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting. I'm gonna give it a few little minutes. It don't matter to me, bro, to be honest. Sony use Nintendo servers. They don't want no smoke. All they play is movies. You know what? They button mashing might be out of practice, bro. It's too late, show. I'm just telling y'all, man. It's crazy because they wait to the last minute to do things, man. I have never. I mean, wow, way to come late. You know what I'm saying? I mean, goodness, I don't know, man. You got Z back in the gym. Hey, you know what? Since that beating, bro, he ain't even did a show yet. It's been 2 days. We ain't even heard a inkling from that dude. Huh? Knocked him smooth out his hooves. Huh? He just sat down like, man, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let me breathe a little bit. Like I said, man, I know they're gonna invite me on the whatever his podcast he do with like Post Up and all them. So I got some stuff, bruh, that I just been sitting on, and it kind of an extension to when I left off, and I was trying to tell everybody what was going on, and they didn't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, they don't listen. Ponies only can see as long as they nose. That's as far as they can see. You know what I'm saying? That dang on that long pony nose they got. You know what I'm saying? That's as far as they can see. They don't have no forward thinking whatsoever, man. It's just here and now. You know what I'm saying? That's where they live at, here and now. But like I said, I got some stuff, bro. I got some stuff ready to just drop on these bad boys, man. Show ready. Trust me. Pony need sugar. You know what I'm saying? If you notice how Sony after Microsoft came with their news, they announced their XO 18, you know what I'm saying, that they're gonna do in Mexico and everything like that. Now all of a sudden, Sony's like, hold on, we need some news. What can we give these? What can we give our stable? Crossplay. They had to put something out there, you know what I'm saying, to get these bad boys clicking again. You know what I'm saying? Because Microsoft was coming out, man. They surprised them. It was like, man, we got to give them something. Think, crossplay. As soon as Microsoft came out with some news, that's how they been this whole generation. Microsoft come out with something dope, they try to counteract it with something different. You know what I'm saying? And they was sitting here. I know they was at the table, at the hooves was on the table, knocking like this, like, hold on, think. Crossplay. something, bro. I'm telling you, they needed something, man. But Microsoft got some stuff up their sleeve. I know they do, man. They gonna come through, man. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see. I can't wait for the XO, man. I can't wait for that show. I'm excited to see what they're gonna announce, bro. But it's just amazing to me that that's been Sony's pattern this whole console generation. When the console generation started, Microsoft went first, showed what they had. They saw the DRM thing. I see Pony still talking about the DRM thing. They saw the DRM thing didn't work. They delayed the show a good 30-40 minutes to take everything that they had that included DRM out and came with this new little show that they had and it just looked at Rush. That whole 2013 show, man, E3 show just looked at rushed in the mug, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they took a lot out. But the funny thing is how they deceived the gamers as if they wasn't on board with it. Have we forgotten, huh? That DRM is in Sony's DNA. How quick ponies forget. DRM is in Sony's DNA. Have everybody remember what was that software they had in their music? It was called was it Toolbox or it was something. But they got in trouble years ago. They got in trouble because they was trying to stop people from pirating music. Sony was. And they put DRM in there, and they got a whole lot of backlash for the things that they put on CDs that people did not know that was on CDs. So you couldn't burn, you couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You had to purchase that bad baby. And they got butthurt. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got butthurt, and they start attacking Sony and saying this is anti-consumerism and everything like that. And Sony took a hit from that DRM thing. You thought, when they sat there and looked how Microsoft was getting the backlash, they sat there and said, wait a minute, we not going through that no more. And they backed off. They backed off. Oh man, well, I gotta remember what the name of that was, man. It was let me get it real quick. I'll get it for y'all real quick, man. Sony's DRM. Let me look it up. You know what I'm saying? DRM. What was it? Rootkit. It was a rootkit. That's what it was. It was called rootkit. It was the software that they had. It was called rootkit, man. And man, oh man, that whole thing, bro. The backlash from that trash was just unreal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look that trash up. Y'all see? This is what y'all got to do, man. When these ponies start talking about that, man, how you gonna tell me something when it's in a company's DNA to do that trash, huh? Well, they learned. No, they didn't learn. They was gonna do it again, yeah. But what they did, they pumped Microsoft into doing it first because everybody was on board, huh? It's in their DNA. They're gonna figure out a way to do it again. Trust me, it's coming back around. DRM ain't going nowhere. Trust me, it ain't. It's coming back around because more and more we move to a always online, and our games and stuff is going towards that online aspect. Everything is going online. That's just what it is, man. I can't wait to see it. We're gonna see what's happening. What's up, everybody? What's up? So y'all excited? I want to see some of these comments, man. What y'all want to show the bus gun about? Too human. Wow, that's being me back. That's bringing me back. Yep. What's happening, man? Who all in here? Who's still in here? There we go. Microsoft never had DRM. It's the gaming company who decided that. And you know what? That's true. You know what I'm saying? That's true. So, think we'll see Crackdown at XO. If they're gonna put it out, that's probably be the best time to put it out and show a lot more about that game because I believe it comes out next year. So and the show is in November, so It's right around Thanksgiving ish. So yeah, that'd be a good time to really talk about it and get everybody excited over the Christmas season. What's up? Oh yeah. What's up, Antonio Taylor? What's happening with you, bro? Yo, shout out Showstopper having hoof clickers in the building here. What's up with you, boy? Yeah, it's in February. Bust your gun show. Sony's DNA, what DRM started what PlayStation 2. I don't know if they have D in PlayStation 2. I remember that Sony's music had it in their CDs. Um but you know, in the PlayStation 2, man, they pirate Sony games so bad in that generation, man. The PlayStation 3's generation, I think it was. Man, they pirate the mess out of them games, bro. Ponies. That's why they love Sony, man, because they had them pirates, bro. They remember when you can just burn it to a disc and it still worked in that trash, bro. They was sick. This is why DRM was made. And you know what I'm saying? Funny thing is, people got mad because they was trying to protect their investment. Well, people got mad about DRM, but it was the gamer's fault. You know what I'm saying? Those cheapos that don't take this hobby and this love and this passion for gaming seriously enough to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody forget, man, that you know on that, man, it was on 362. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you know you couldn't burn games on 362, but man, they rigged that bad baby up, man, and bruh, they was pirating everything. Burn that bad baby, man. That's when the you know, you could just download the whole code and everything on a disc, and it was over. Show what studios you want Microsoft to buy. I mean, you know what? At this point, I just want great develop. I still want them to buy the ones that did what's the developer that did Quantum Break? I still want them to buy them. Remedy. I want them to buy Remedy. Did they, you know, I know Remedy's still independent. I want them to get Remedy. They need to lock them up. They think differently enough. You know, I like the way, you know, they think outside the box. Yeah, Remedy. You know what I'm saying? I like the way they think outside the box. Um, Remedy have just a different mindset when they make their single player games, and we need somebody like that. Crytek, yes, Crytek is another good one too, man. I mean, I would love to see another Rise Son of Rome. We need great story single player games. You know what I'm saying? I hope they pick back up Scalebound and have somebody else do it. You know what I'm saying? What old song about Rough Riders? What song you talking about? You talking about story driven games? Yeah, we need a lot like action adventures, different story driven games. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a marquee besides Master Chief and Gears, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a staple. You know, like how they have like God of War. You know what I'm saying? Now Spider Man. You know what I'm saying? You know, something like a Tomb Raider ish. You know what I'm saying? Uncharted. You know, they got different games that people look forward to every year, and you know, I think we need that. Ninja Theory can do Killer Instincts, yeah. Ninja Theory is good. I like to see them do something other than that, man. I agree. You know, we need solid story based games, man, and something that we get excited for when they drop them each year. You know what I'm saying? And I think Microsoft is behind the ball on that end of everything. You know what I'm saying? And I think what happened to them, um, I'm gonna touch another side of it, but one aspect of what happened to them is they got caught up in listening to all of us because we sat here and said that they needed variety. So to build their portfolio because they was constantly giving us the same thing every year. And I think a lot of people kind of outgrew what's there, and they need to find some new franchises for us to get on board and get excited about. Other than Gears, Halo, Forza 5, and Forza Horizon, and all that little stuff. So yeah, it's a lot, man. You know what else? What else? And so they tried to give us variety, man, and then it just went downhill from there. So they tried to give us platformers, like Lucky Tales. We've been asking for platforming games. Lucky Tales was an iteration of that. I remember Next Gen sitting here screaming, "What about Battletoads? What about Battletoads?" You know what I'm saying? Remember Next Gen kept screaming that every podcast? "I'd like to see a good Battletoads. I think we're going to get that announced." Then they give you Battletoads, man. You go run over there and click hubs. There's a game you were screaming about, man. They listening. And you were screaming about that trash. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy stuff, man. So we asked them to give us variety, and they started giving us variety of different aspects of stuff, and people got mad about it. It's just weird. We so fickle, man. We just all over the place. 1 minute we want this, and then when we see somebody else get something different, we want that too. Tells us. But we ain't asked for Lucky Tales though. But we did ask for platformers. But Lucky Tales is alright. It ain't nothing to really get all out of control. Now Battletoads is irrelevant to the next year. Remember he was asking for that trash, man. I mean, he was asking for that stuff, man. Just about every E3 he was like, "Man, they got all these franchises, Battletoads." He kept saying that trash. We was like, "All right, they gave you Battletoads, man. Here it is, Battletoads coming. You wanted Battletoads. Toads is coming." Now all of a sudden you gonna want that trash. Yeah, it should have been Cranker. We asked for that too. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I think sometimes we just forget that these games take a while to make, and when we ask, they sit here and say, "Okay, this is what our gamers want." They gave it to us. And, I don't knock them for it, man. I like that they went out and gave us something different. I like that, but it ain't what they gave wasn't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what everybody have to remember. You a different type of gamer. They're gonna have stuff for you too. Can't no company give you everything that you want. Even Sony, man. They got some games that people gonna play. But they put out a lot of games. A lot of they dang on Japanese games and stuff like that. I'm talking a lot of them Japanese games. You don't nobody talk about that trash. They pump out more Japanese games than they do, Western games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, them Japanese games be pumping out. You don't hear none of them people talking about it. Unless it's a top name one. Like Persona 5 and Yakuza and all that little stuff. And truth be told, them didn't even sell all that well. But they talk about it all the time. I bought it. Did you buy it or did you red box it? Things to make you go, Just because you got it in front of you don't mean you went and paid that 60. Games are straight up weird. And you know what? They are, but they are weird. Because that's the Japanese culture over there. They kind of quirky that way. But that was one of the flagships for Sony. This is why a lot of people said they love Sony, is because of the Japanese games, these role-playing games. You know what I'm saying? And you don't hear them talk about none of that stuff. In Final Fantasy, everybody, that's like a major one of the major ones. Like uh, that and everything else. You know, Final Fantasy is one of those major ones, and everybody like, okay, that's just something they grew up loving, so they kind of got accustomed to it. But they ain't giving none of these other games a try for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? They really not. Yeah, man. So it's just I just look at them. I'll be like, oh, okay. Spider-Man for the PS4, and I'm not even a PlayStation dude. You see what I'm saying? I mean, because that's the type of game you went and bought the Spider-Man, but that's the type of games that you like. So you gonna support what you like, and this is the whole purpose of having two platforms, and this is the beauty of having two platforms. Because when somebody ain't giving you something, somebody else is. You know, and that's just us as gamers. But you know, I'ma always bust my gun for Microsoft, bro. But I know how to play it. I always got my some Microsoft exclusives and all my third party on the Xbox, and I only got my PlayStation just for the PlayStation exclusives. I don't even get multiplats and all that little stuff on that side. I don't care to get it on there because I don't game on it as much as I do. You know what I'm saying? My Xbox. You know, and that's just how I always been. I always been that way. But man, boy, PS4 fans claim they love Japanese games, but barely and that's what I'm talking about. They don't support this trash, man. They do not support. I can go down here and give you a list of games. You know what I'm saying? You go look at the sales on them trash. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, they barely doing 30 or 40K. You know what I'm saying? They might do 100K over in Japan, and then over here it's like, you know, a sprinkle, like about 10K or something like that, or 50. You know, they is not supporting it, and them could be red boxes purchasing that trash. You know what I'm saying? Spice specs machine. It's just crazy, man. I be looking like, man, the what's the flagship of Sony they don't support. Sony has always been giving you that different flavor, man. And it's like people say, forget it, man. They don't want it. Everything is westernized. You know, there's no variety in really in gaming. Everybody gravitate to the same types of games too. So when they give you something different, it's a shock. It seems stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just trash. And gaming ain't used to be like that, man. We used to be more adventurous, but gamers has become solitated, man. It's just become everybody's doing the same thing. You know, everything is westernized. Show they hyped for nothing with that trash. Everything is the same, man. Can't no. So we kind of crippling the gaming development, man. You know, I don't want to box nobody in. Whatever they think is going to be a cool game, let's figure that out. You know, I don't want to box. No, I mean even on Sony side, Sony put out the same stuff, man. It's the same. Fighting mechanics is the same. Everything's the same. You know, if you go and look at all the games they pumped out this year, from Rise, not Rise, but God of War. What was the other game with the girl? What's her name? Dang, I forgot the name of that game. What's the name of that game? Let me go look at this trash, man. See this, man. I'll give it to y'all. PS4 games. Let me look at this trash real quick. Look at this hot garbage real quick. Cause I can't think of it off the top of my head, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm asleep. Been working hard. Okay, you look at what they giving. God of War, right? Horizon Zero Dawn. That's what it was. All right. Bloodborne. You look at all them games, right? Even Uncharted. Huh? It's the same. You know what I'm saying? It's they all the same. The way they grafted, you know what I'm saying? The way they put it together, it's like copy and paste almost. It's just the same. You know, they might have somebody might have like a little lasso or something, or some little interesting what they quick time events. uh, they quick time events might be different, so it feels a little different, but the movement and everything else is just the same, man. You know, and it's like no innovation in it. They stole from Laura, they copied Laura, they made Uncharted. Uncharted copy Laura's. That's her son or whatever you want to call it. And then you know they just branched off of there. They even changed God of War to this style. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good. You know, because now you taking God of War, and you know that was the one thing that I thought I wasn't gonna like, but I wound up liking is how close up that action was with God of War with these huge bosses and different things that you fight that was huge, man. You know that's pretty dope. Same. Come on now. I'm on an X. I'm an X fan, but don't lie, bro. It you not understanding what I'm saying. When I mean the same, it's like everything is similar. You can go and you can kind of already it feels familiar. And I'm not sitting here lying. I'm just sitting here telling you from my experience what it feels like to me. You know what I'm saying? It just feels familiar. Even Rise, you know what I'm saying? Rise feels the same as a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's the same stuff. You know what I mean? It's nothing innovating. That's basically what I'm saying. To where they took it and did something new. It's kind of copy and paste from other games. So it does feel the same to me. And that's just gaming in general. But Sony really gone with this stuff. But yeah, so you know, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I mean I mean if I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a side by side comparison, and I'm gonna put these games. I'm talking the movement. I'm talking the structure. I'm talking the pace of the game, everything. I want you to look at those things, and even the forests, the trees, the different little things that they just sit here and did, and you tell me as if it's different. And if it is different, you can see a difference. Then all right, then you know what I'm saying. You got show, but I'm telling you, it's all the same. It's nothing different. Nothing different at all. It's just the same stuff, copy and paste. Exactly, all the way down to the core. You know, but I mean, don't get me wrong. The only thing that's different is the storyline, and like I said, the quick time events that they use, and if they using an axe or a gun or you know what I'm saying or something of that nature to kind of give it a different feel, but it's pretty the same. It's pretty much the same thing. That's why you know a lot of these games become easy. They kind of walkthroughs. You know, you're really playing it for the story. You know, a lot of these games are like that, man. I mean, it ain't just Sony. It's everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, head person was Laura. Laura was the stone ship of that. They don't got to the point now. They don't got fuel off of Uncharted. Laura ain't good no more. She's still the queen of this, bro. She started this trash. I remember that first Laura game, man, when you know it was just different, man. You know, I think that blues everybody wig off, bro. They feel too much like movies than games. And yeah, some of them do. I just want to see innovation, like you know what I'm saying. I want to see games kind of take the approach that Sleeping Dogs took. You know what I'm saying? Where it's an open world. You see the fighting in that, man, the karate and everything, and that bad baby, man. That was one that man. That's in my top five. The Sleeping Dogs is, man. I mean that game right there was like it was just a masterpiece. It wasn't like nothing else. I mean, don't get me wrong. It had aspects of Grand Theft in it where you could like get in the car and snatch people out, you know, driving and all that little stuff. But the fighting on that bad baby was dope, huh? That fighting was, you know what I'm saying? It was like, goodness, bro. That's what I was waiting for. I was sitting here, man. I ended that game about 4 times, huh? What game are you? Sleeping Dogs. It's called Sleeping Dogs, man. Look, they play that game. I'm talking the upgrades on how you upgrade your karate and how you had to find them statues and everything and get you some new moves, and you go to the dojo and learn a new move and everything like that, and then you go to the streets, huh? And you find these little soft dudes and you break them off, huh? I mean, that game was sick. Was a sequel to True Crimes. Yeah, True Crimes was dope too, man. You know what? Another game that was slick that I wish they would have did another version of that. What was that game? Microsoft had, man. Where you go in slow motion and you was shooting a gun, and it was the first time we seen that, man. What was that? What was dude name? Johnny Woo. What was dude name? Man, I'm telling you, my brain is on fried right now. Let me look it up real quick. It was a 360 game, man. It was a early 360 piece too. Was one of them famous karate people, man. Johnny Woo or whatever his name was, man. 360 games. Let me see what the name of that. Stranglehold. That's what it was. I knew it was gonna come to me. Stranglehold. That's what it was. That Stranglehold was sick. Max Payne actually was an extension of Stranglehold, man. Because they took a lot of the things out of that, bruh. That game was sick. That was the name of that game, man. Stranglehold. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Yep. Chong Yu. Yeah, man. You know who it was. John Woo. Yes. That game was sick. Huh? Who remember that game? Stranglehold is what it was called, man. That game, man. Man, that was a slick game. How you was sliding on stuff. Show you the Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a good one too, man. You know what? They can bring Bruce Lee back and make it somewhat similar to like Sleeping Dogs, but give it that Japanese feel, like with the you know how in Bruce Lee movies they have like that old Japanese where it's like a whole lot of dirt and everything like that, instead of like how modernized it is now. You know what I'm saying? Give it that old feel like that, man, and let him go around and just break people off and give a dope story. That'd be sick, man. Yeah, Bruce Lee would sell right now. You know what I mean? But I think they have something with his name and his likeness and rights and stuff like that. The reason why they only did just the one, yeah, it was called Quest of the Dragon, and that game was sick. Yep, I remember playing that game, bro. I played the mess out of that game. That's another one I end probably about 3-4 times. But yeah, man, it was a lot of good games, man, that Microsoft can pull from. But I just think for whatever reason they just, you know, they should have kept these franchises going. You know, for whatever reason, Microsoft got enough money to bring back Bruce. You know, if they can throw Bruce in UFC, then, you know what I'm saying, Microsoft surely can do a game with Bruce right now, man. You know, I'm just being real. They just gotta spend just a little paper, that's all. Sleeping Dogs with a fantasy story will work better than Shamu, yeah. Hey, you know what? Sleeping Dogs, but I just like the way Sleeping Dogs was just made, man. It had everything in there that I like. You know what I'm saying? You have a little gun action. You can use your guns if you need to. If you ain't have guns, you can go ahead and go hand-to-hand combat to get out of certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Until you can find a gun. All that stuff, man, the way the balance in that game was just, I'm telling you, it was beautiful. Huh? That game was, man, I don't think people appreciate the work that went into that bad baby, boy. My goodness, that game was sick. We should start a new Xbox podcast. Luke Cage. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can have a game with all them in there, bro. All them characters, all them people you just sat there and said. Man, wouldn't that be a dope game, man? We can pick and go through the story and everything together, bruh. That would be good. Sleeping Dogs was way better. Yeah, because it was a perfect balance. One thing I don't like about Grand Theft, you only got just the punch. You know what I'm saying? You might kick a little bit, but it was the punch. It's no real scrapping. You know what I'm saying? Remember when what was that game? The first man, y'all got me going. The first what was it? Oh, they don't cheese it up though. It was like Grand Theft, man, but it was they had a gang related. What was the name of it, man? I'm asleep today, man. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Oh, it'll come to me later. What is that game? You had to get jumped in. Saints Row. Was it Saints Row? Yes, Saints Row. Saints Row. The first Saints Row, man. They should have kept Saints Row. Instead of cheesing that up, man. Saints Row was the game. And you was able to throw your hands, and you know, one thing about Saints Row, they had more than what Grand Theft have. You know what I'm saying? You can bob and weave a little bit. You was able to throw punches, kick, everything. You can't do all that in Grand Theft. Grand Theft is mainly about the guns for real, and it's going blasting. But what if you can't? You know what I'm saying? What if you need to choke a person out? You know what I'm saying? Something. They can do something new with it, man. But Sleeping Dogs had the perfect balance of Grand Theft, karate, and gunplay, man. It wasn't nothing was overpowering. Was overpowering where, you know what I'm saying, to where if somebody had a gun and all you had was your hands, you know what I'm saying, you was able to get to that dude quickly and, you know what I'm saying, put some paws to him. You know what I'm saying? And do some things, man. It's nice, man. We getting cracked down. Def Jam Vendetta, yes, that was the game too, man. Me and my brother used to go at it in Def Jam Vendetta, boy. He used to get butthurt. Yeah, Saints. That first Saints Row, not the ones after that, man. The first and 1 and 2 was decent, but the one was definitely my favorite one, man. But they changed it, man, because you know kids was getting their hands on it, man, and they had to change it because it was too street. Remember, they had the different gangs and they ran different territories, and you went over there, man. They was blasting at you. You had to fight your way out of that bad baby. Man, that game was sick. I mean, just thinking about it was like real. It was very real, and you had to go in different territories and do certain things, man. And it was just, bruh, just to get your rep up. Then when your rep got to a certain point, man, you was good. Yeah, that was the game, man. The first Saints Row, man. Bruh. Open world Def Jam fighting game. I don't know. Well, I liked the combat that they had on there, man. That was pretty slick. But who you gonna use now, man? You can't use nobody now. You know what I'm saying? Can you? Lil Wayne ain't tough. You know what I'm saying? And these little yachties and all this little stuff, brother. I mean, come on, bro. 6ix9ine and all them, man. Come on, stop this trash. Man, stop it, bro. That game gonna be trash. They gonna put Chris Brown in that bad baby, man. Come on, man. This is crazy. Oh, man. That Def Jam would be trash. It ain't even Def Jam no more. It just be whatever. Look, Kevin Hart to sneak his little butt in there. Just summer. uh, they call it the skinny jean crew. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, man, that game was suck. That was a long time ago. That was when realness was realness, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on nowadays, bro. I don't know, man. Oh man, I think you know who I think would be a good character though, man. He don't. I don't know if he, he ain't put out music, and Flacco be good. You know what I'm saying? From the new dudes, I think he'll be a good character. In a game, in one of them fighting games like that. Some of these new cats, man, I don't know, man. Man, that game was. Maybe the kids will like it, man. I don't know, but it won't be for me, bro. Man, that would be hilarious. Chris Breezy in that bad baby. Yeah, she had put Chris Brown in chokehold. Hey, that would be who we gonna put in this bad baby, man. Hey, name some some people y'all want to see in the new Def Jam Suburbs edition. Oh man, Slim Thug alternate character will be a woman. Hey, he's splitting you in a dress. Oh man, Suge Knight will be lit in Def Jam. Yeah, little baby. Oh man, that would be crazy. But man, yeah, I don't stay long enough, man. I'm about to get on out of here, y'all. Man, I'm tired. I know I got some stuff. Like I said, man, I got some stuff coming up, man. I just wanted to rock out with y'all, man, for a little bit and see what's happening, man. This is funny though, man. This Def Jam stuff, man. That's hilarious. Y'all gonna think about that, man. That is hilarious, boy. Wow. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and go, man. I'm gonna exit on out of here, man. Y'all be breezy, man. This is your boy Showstopper. I'm out. Peace.